What's up guys, Abronius here with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and in today's video I want to talk a little bit about what is starting to become a raid killer. And when I say raid killer, I mean what's raid's downfall? Why is it that raid is starting to go down the hole? Not for free-to-play players like myself, I will say. I'm going to say more so for the whales and the krakens, the people that are starting to leave the game, and I'm going to get right into it, and here's why. So, the reason why I believe personally that raid is killing itself on its own, now obviously they're making tons of money. It's not like they're going to go dead tomorrow, you know what I mean? It's not like the game is going to go broke tomorrow, you know? I say that they're just losing a lot of whales in the game, and that's why I'm saying that they're killing themselves. Because a lot of the whales really don't like the new system that's come to play, and that system is the Altar of Souls. You saw it first, you've seen a few different whales or krakens leave the game. Some krakens and whales maybe looked at it and said, okay, here's the Mortal Soul system, hey, it's just another way to scam us of getting money, or spending money. And that's just allowing them to get even fatter pockets, right? So, at the end of the day, it's a gacha game, you know. Literally, it's in the name, gacha. Like, do I need to play Dave Chappelle for you? Like, come on.
Gotcha, bitch!
So, literally, unless you love to grind, and you love to do this crazy stuff where you're upgrading slowly but surely every single day, playing a game. If you don't like that, then this game's clearly not for you. This is not going to be a game that you're going to play long term, and I get that, but for those people who love the grind, that have that sort of gritty mentality, that never quit mentality, those are the people that are usually free to play and a lot of pay to wins as well, who have that mindset like I'm always going to win, I never want to lose, because let's face it, the people that are paying to win are the ones that are never trying to lose. They want to be the best. They want to be on top, right? So are the free-to-play, right? We all want to be on top. We all want to try to grind as hard as possible. And that's why you're going to see a free-to-play population that may outlast the pay-to-win population, because those krakens that are streaming and things like that, and like big streamers, obviously you've got Hell Hades. He's going to be around for a long time. I mean, he's like a staple of content creators because he's the top of the top, right? Top of the food chain in regards to Raid Shadow Legends content creators. So, like, he's going to get content creator perks, things like that. And there are other content creators that do get those perks, and I would love to hop into a content creator program like that so I can try out all these different sorts of champions myself. But ultimately, you're going to start seeing krakens who maybe they aren't in the raid content creator program, and they're starting to leave the game because this is just another thing to add on to the game to waste time. And it's not just a raid killer, it's a time waster. You know, that I guess that should be the main focus of this video, is the game is going in a direction where they just keep adding new things. We love Altar of Souls. I'm sure many of you out there love this new thing. I just got a 6-star Awakened Skull Crown. That's phenomenal. But I just feel like I don't have time to do everything. It's just so crazy. Like, this is just more work. They added a new dungeon, but it's more work. There's no multi-battles. There's nothing that's here to help us to make the game go faster at this point. Yes, they added some quick raiding of dungeons, the super raids, as you see right here. They added those super raids, but it's not enough. They need to add in 3 times speed, or they need to add in more than just super raids once in a blue moon based on whichever dungeon that they see fit, because we have tournaments and events going on. If you want to have super raids, you need to have super raids everywhere all the time. That's going to make the game a lot more enjoyable for people. That's going to make people want to actually entice them to stay and keep playing the game. Now, I don't think that's the end-all be-all, obviously. I really think that the biggest issue is adding more and more things like this is going to be a time waster. What are the reasons why I feel like krakens and low spenders, or high spenders mainly, are leaving the game is because when you add stuff like this and it allows people that don't pay to win the game a chance to catch up to them even faster. It's annoying to them, plus that might not be it, but mainly it's just another thing to squeeze the life out of the spenders. I really truly think so. I mean, these things are well overpriced, right? Where do we go to check the price? In the shop. So we go to the shop here. Do they even have it for me? Because I don't spend money in the game on this account. They don't even have it for me. But for a lot of you out there, more than likely, they have like a mortal pack or something like that, where they're trying to sell people a mortal pack. It's like 20 of these mortal soul stones, and it's a ridiculous price, right? It's like $100 for like 20 soul stones, or like $40, or it's something crazy. I don't know what the exact price is. They're like $1.50, maybe. It's probably like $20 for 20 stones, or $30 for 20 stones. Not $100, but it's just kind of crazy, the pricing that they have for these, and how much they value these. Like, I understand the reasoning is they're trying to get the Krakens to stay longer, and they're trying to get people who are bored with the game because they beat the entire game. There's nothing more for them to do. So they wanted to bring something to the game that would not only benefit the Krakens, or that they thought would benefit the Krakens, or the people that spend the most money in the game. But in reality, it kind of bit them in the face, with a lot of people being like, okay, this is just a way to squeeze more money out of me, and we don't really appreciate that. So I don't know about you guys, but that's how I feel for the people who spend a lot of money in this game. And if you did spend like over $100,000, I mean, wow, that's totally up to you. Personally, I would never spend that much money on this game. I've definitely put in a good chunk of change into the game, but definitely not that much. So I do have a pay-to-win account, and I'm sure you guys can check out those videos. Every video that I post that I'm pulling like 200 plus shards, that's my pay-to-win account. This is my free-to-play account. This is my main account. This is my baby. This is the one I've been playing for almost 3 years, and I really truly enjoy playing as a free-to-play, because the game is gonna last longer for me. You know, I'm not gonna get bored, sick, and tired of the game as quickly. You know, so when you do spend money to win the game, I get it. But ultimately, the issue is they're adding this in to not only benefit the people that they think they're benefiting, who are end game, that want to do more, but in reality, it's like, hey, it's just another dungeon really quickly. Like, just throw in PvP. Like, just try to fast track it. I know it's not going to be till 2023 because they've had situation going on. Yes, I understand that. But that should be the main focus. That should be the main goal right now. It really shouldn't be focusing on dungeons. It should be focusing on other things that are going to expand on the game, but also at the same time you have to keep in account that you don't want to lengthen the time in the game as well. Because now we can't even, as a free-to-play, I don't have time. I just don't have time to go into, you know, you got your quests, your dailies, you got your advanced quests is what a free-to-play has to do. You got your missions, which right now I'm stuck on the Reach Silver 4 tag team, which I can get there. I just barely play tag team. It's a lot of time spent into just doing tag team. It takes hours and hours and hours to do tag team arena. And then you've got, you know, your clan versus clan stuff that they added in the clan shop. So you got your clan quests, which you're doing the elite stuff. You should be picking these up every single day. And then you've got more and more things being added into the game, you know, and then the fusions on top of it. You're running fusions, you know, so all your time is being spent into the game. You got to make sure you do your clan boss. You got to make sure you're doing Doom Tower. All this time in the game is becoming, that's the part that's becoming dull to me. Because you're just spending so much more and more and more time that I find myself now with this new dungeon that I'm missing completion of certain things. Like, sometimes I'll miss a couple stages because I just don't have the time, or I'm just tired of playing. I don't know about you guys, but that's how I feel. You know, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about all the new additions to the game. Yes, they're amazing additions, but the length of time spent in the game is becoming at abundance. It's becoming a heavy weight on a lot of people, a burden for most. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. I appreciate if you guys stuck with me this far. Please smash that like button. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.